This is television for the Isles of Scilly, brought to you with Worldwide Financial Planning, Truro and Penwith College, and the Scilly Lottery. From Radio Scilly, this is ScillyTV.com.
Well, we've got quite a lot of pre-season preparation underway at the moment to make sure we're absolutely ready and awaiting our first visitors, who seem to be here, actually. So we've just been spending the winter getting ready for the season, preparing our literature, preparing our advertising.
OK. And obviously you've got a lot of events coming up. We've got Walk Scilly.
That's right, yeah, very much so.
We've got, obviously, this up here, the Scilly 10.
Yeah, very much so. It's going to be superb.
Folk Festival.
Yes, they run together and they work superbly. It's a great synergy between the two, I have to say.
And that's going to be on the green, is it? Is it on the green? I can't remember where it is.
The Walk Scilly headquarters?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Ewan's having a marquee on the green.
That's right. That's what I thought. OK, now this is all coming up. This must mean a lot of work for you then to get all this sort of out there and amongst people. No, you just kind of feed the information to them when they arrive. Is that right?
Well, one of the beauties of Walk Scilly this year is it's actually being run by Ewan, and therefore we are helping to facilitate it by passing on the information, but the actual organisation of the event is, you know, led by him, so it means that we have perhaps a slightly different role this year, but we're certainly just passing on the information and helping inform people of the opportunities that are available for the festival, really.
What's kind of the you know, people coming into the office during the season, for example, what's the most sort of interesting thing they're after? You know, what do they all sort of have in common, if you like?
They all want a little bit of your time, and they all want you to impart information, the right information. They want answers to questions. They want to best know how to fill their time on the islands, really, or to perhaps find about an insider information about something. They want a little bit more, that perhaps they have a query about something they found or something they've seen in the museum, or a person who they knew who lived here. And
so history of the place.
History, just information about the island fabric, really. They just want to know about Scilly. We're very fortunate that our visitors are passionate about the place, and therefore, you know, we just need to make sure we pass on the right information to them so they can, you know, their passion for Scilly can grow.
And I suppose now the phones are getting busier as well.
Yeah, very much so. January and February are actually our busiest months on the phones, with people requesting... Yeah, would you believe it?
No, I would not.
Well, let me tell you, Dean. Actually, in January alone, we sent out over 1,279 paper-based brochures, and in February we sent over 1,201 out. Well, not actually over 1,200. Well, sent 1,201.
But that's nearly 2,500 in 2 months. That's
2,500 paper-based requests. Now, when those people get those brochures, they'll use them to help plan where they're going to stay, things that they're going to do on the islands when they're here, and. You know, the phones are now busy with people who've received their brochures looking for, you know, accommodation and during particular dates, and people perhaps visiting on cruise ships and who want to find alternative options to the offered tours.
Right, OK. So it's just, you know, grabbing all the information. They get these paper brochures, if you like, to them. They have a look through it. They can organise their holiday. Over they come. Then they want a bit more from you.
That's right.
And it's never ending.
It never sleeps. The TIC never sleeps.
What are your latest updates for us? What have you got?
Well, obviously our first cruise ship arrives on April the 8th. So we've got 40 coming this year. So from a cruise perspective, we've got some new literature which is being produced at the moment, which will help inform the day visitor, try and entice them further into Hugh and in fact out of Hugh, and will basically help them enjoy their day. Now, in sort of alongside that, we're also looking for volunteers who will help, you know, those visitors get the most out of their day. We've got a few so far. We've got 9 dates which we require volunteers for, which are when some of the larger ships are coming to St Mary's, and we actually need some help in managing those people. So we're looking for volunteers for that, really, and they'll be provided with all the literature that they need, and perhaps something vibrant and jazzy so that they are easily recognised.
A crown. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Give them a crown. It's a royal wedding this year. That's what we'll do.
That is exactly what we'll do. We'll give them all crowns.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's where we're coming from a cruise perspective. New literature, and we're looking for volunteers. There's also behind-the-scenes work going on to ensure that the islands remain a focus for within Destination Southwest. We've also got some television coverage coming. We've got the One show coming very soon.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, we've been working with Mercury PR, who are the PR company that Island Marketing use to coordinate their visits, make sure they've got everything that they need during their stay, and just that they're in touch with the right people. So they're coming to the islands to film a piece.
Brilliant.
And we're also expecting other journalists throughout the season too. We've still got our What's On advertising, so the Porthcrest blackboards are fully booked now, but the Porthcrest boards are fully booked now, but the What's On advertising is still very much up to date. We've got 36 advertisers on there, and for only £35.75, you can be listed on the What's On the
That's
blackboard.
You plug it. Go on, carry on.
I'm a plug-in here because it's excellent value for money. You're on the blackboard. You get literature in the TIC. You put your posters out, and it's just about improving your business visibility. So strongly endorse that. And then we've also got, which is superb for visitors this coming year, we've got loads of new business ventures. I think the lag development, the lag money, and people's innovation have really sort of just
blossomed.
Blossomed. I was going to go gone mad, but blossomed is so much better word. And we've got some really nice new things for the visitor to do this year. So we're feeling very positive about it, and we just want the visitor to get the best experience in the TIC. It's a passion of mine that they receive the best welcome they can to Scilly.
You sound very passionate about it, actually.
Honestly, they deserve the best. They deserve the best.
That's fair enough. Now, obviously, with the volunteers, who do they need to speak to?
They need to speak to me or my colleagues in the TIC. If they just pop in, then we can give them all the blurb, including the dates that we need them. Or if they can only do one, we'd still really appreciate it. But it would just be great to get some people who are passionate about the islands, promoting it, and helping visitors get the best out of their day here.
Sophie, thank you very much for coming in.
Hey, Dean, it's my pleasure.